Hey everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I know I haven't been on here for a while, but it's the beginning of 2022 and I was just called to do a reading for whoever needs to hear this message. So take a deep breath, allow your higher self to come through for you. This is a message meant to find you. So use your own intuition to kind of take the details that pertain to you and whatever you need to know for the beginning of this year. So we'll do overall energy, I'll do some tarot, and then we'll do advice for you at the end. So this is just the beginning of the year, just moving into 2022, whatever you need to know. Let's see, let's dive in. Hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So the third eye chakra, blossoming abundance. Beautiful. And 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. So the sacral chakra. This is about using your creative gifts and your creative talents. I'm getting the word gifts here. So intuitive gifts and creative gifts. And how are you combining that? Maybe even starting your own business in a way to create some abundance. I feel like maybe you have some ideas percolating in your mind about how to use the skills and talents that you have to create something beautiful, to create something, I want to say, very helpful and healing for other people. This is you tapping into what your desires are and marrying them with what other people need. I really feel like this is a message for someone who is kind of having some ideas start to percolate in their mind and in their heart about helping other people doing what they love and finding a creative way to do that. That's very exciting. So I just feel like the beginnings of this beautiful maybe business or project or something that you want to create, but you're just getting a lot of intuitive hits about it. Like you keep getting signs, you keep getting symbols about it, some reminders, or you'll hear someone talking and you'll be like, oh man, like I really want to do that in some way. I just have to figure out a way. Yeah. So you're definitely getting messages, you're getting downloads about this project, business, career path switch or something. Yeah, so let's pull some tarot for you. The Tower, the World, oh my gosh, Temperance, 3 major arcana right out the gate. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay. So starting off, we have the Tower. So this is like, you're getting downloads, you're getting messages from Spirit here. This is like an epiphany. Like all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I really need to do this. So this is almost like I'm getting a surprising energy here too. Like I never would have thought this would be on my radar. I never would have thought that I would be pursuing something like this, but yeah, I'm also getting leaving a job or career to do something completely different, like way outside the box. I'm getting way outside your comfort zone, but you're getting the clear message from Spirit. This is something you need to pursue. This is something that you need to do. Below that, you have the 4 of Wands. So this is celebration. This is the 1111 card. So again, a message from Spirit here. You are getting signs. You might be seeing 1111 a lot. You know, when you start to think about this idea, all of a sudden you look at the clock and it's 1111. That's not a coincidence. That is, your guides are kind of encouraging you and pushing you in this direction, and they're cheering you on. I'm getting like, yup, you know, this is the right path. So this is also an accomplishment. I feel like you've reached a certain point in your life where you're like, yeah, I know I can do this. I know that I can trust in myself. I can trust in my own abilities. It's like you've reached a finish line in something, maybe a certain career, or you've gained some education or something like that where you're just ready. You're ready to move forward, and you get the World. Yeah, you are ready to almost push yourself into this new way of being, this new cycle that you're just ready for. You're just ready for. Yeah, I'm just getting that. You're just ready. But you have this 10 of Wands. Is there something that you need to let go of first in order to pursue this path? I feel like there's some kind of worry or burden. Maybe you feel like, oh, how can I actually free myself up? There's something for you to let go of here. There's something to let go of so that you can clear your path and get ready to pursue this new journey. You've come a long way, and now it's time to release whatever's holding you back. This could be old beliefs, but I feel like this is something in your everyday world that you feel like has just become a burden. It's something that you're carrying around constantly, that you're just, this doesn't feel good anymore. This just feels like a burden to me, and I want to release myself of it. You get the Temperance card. You're getting a lot of Archangel and Angel energy here. Lots of guidance here. This is also about being patient, kind of weighing out your options and thinking this through in a balanced way, but you are able to do it. This is not something that you have to rush into. You're not going to miss out on your opportunity. It's just about being creative. Maybe it's like starting something on the side in order to kind of gradually move into it. Something like that. It's like, how can I make something out of this maybe not ideal situation, but it will become ideal over time. Definitely. But this is definitely guidance here. You're being pushed and gently nudged in a certain direction here. But this is also about being creative with this, the second chakra here. This is about being creative. How can you make something new? Yeah. Knight of Cups. This can be I'm getting a few things here. This can be you just following your heart. Do what feels good. Because that's what's leading you in the right direction. Using your intuition and also your heart, doing what fills you up. But I also feel like this is someone stepping in to help you. This is someone very caring, someone very reassuring, someone who sees your talents and abilities, and they're like, I've been telling you for forever to do this. You need to do this. I feel like this is someone who really loves you and sees you for who you are and is really, really encouraging you here. Yeah, that's beautiful energy. I'm just going to clarify some of this for you. I'm just going to clarify this tower here. What is this tower about? Let's see. Ooh, Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So is there some way that you haven't been listening? I want to say you haven't been listening to your intuition. You haven't been listening to your guides, to that message that's coming through. I feel like Seven of Swords is like you're finally seeing the truth of it. You're finally starting to listen, and it's like you've been pushing it away. You've been pushing away these messages, but the tower sometimes happens when we've been doing that, when we've been avoiding something or pushing away a message. Sometimes the universe just steps in and says, this is what's happening. This is where you're going. Yeah. So there's something that you've been kind of denying about yourself, maybe even gifts that you've been denying that you have, talents that you don't want to admit that you have, that other people have been saying, you're so good at this, you're so talented at this, why don't you do this as a career? And you're saying, no, I could never do that. How am I gonna make money doing that? Or it's something like that where everybody's been telling you, you're so good at this, this is your calling, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And so now you're just starting to percolate about it and go, okay, maybe there is a possibility that I could do that. Okay, let's see this World card. Some clarification for the World. Two of Cups. This is true alignment. This is you coming into an understanding of what you are here to do, what you're meant to do. I also get this supportive energy, like there is someone around you who is very encouraging, someone who, again, who sees you for like that soul level connection, that soul level seeing into you, where they just know you so well and know that you're ready and are being very supportive. Again, there's this overarching guidance here, but this is you coming into true alignment and starting to see yourself the way that other people see you. What other people have been saying to you all along, you are now just starting to see for yourself. And what's this Temperance card about? Temperance for whoever needs to hear this message. Knight of Swords. So that's what I was getting with this. Like, there's no need to rush. I feel like, you know, sometimes you might get this feeling like, oh, I gotta go for it. I gotta jump in with both feet. But I'm also getting, take your time. Like, there's part of you that's not sure, but there's part of you that almost gets antsy about it. Like, I need to take advantage of this opportunity right now. I need to quit my job and go do this. Like, there's this very impatient kind of energy around you as well, but you're just being told to just like take your time, be creative about it. The solutions will come to you. There's no need to rush. Okay, I'm gonna pull some advice for you now. Let's see. Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and I'll read the message for you too. All right, advice for whoever needs to hear this, beginning of January 2022. To be fair. So Libra energy here, balanced energy. 2022 is all about balance. 222 is the number 6, which is the Lover's card. It's about making balanced decisions, making choices that are right for you. So 38, which is an 11 card, master number. Let me see. Oh, turned right to it, and then I turned off of it. To be fair, balance, justice, and need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nurturing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. I'm going to read the prosperity message too. Now is a time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail, and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations, so remember that all things must be fairly recompensed. Keep this as your truth, and so it will be. If you believe that you will be fairly compensated for what you give, you will be. You definitely will be. This is a matter of just having faith too. Know that the universe balances everything out. When you take a risk, maybe jumping into a new career path, if you feel it in your heart that this is what you're meant to do, it will all balance out. Financially, you'll be compensated. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah. So as long as you're following your guidance, following your intuition, being creative, trusting in the law of abundance. So what you put out comes back to you. Yeah. You also might be feeling like you're not being fairly compensated at your work right now. And that's why you're kind of thinking like, what can I do that I really love? I'm not being treated fairly in this position that I'm in or in this situation. And it's not even something that I love. So why am I doing it? I'm getting that for someone. Yeah. So do what you love and the universe will provide. It all balances out. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your 2022 is beautiful and abundant. Thank you so much.